Hey there, Carrie here from Ignite Life Health and Wellness Coaching, and we're continuing our conversation about toxins today. And we're going to specifically talk about environmental toxins and physical toxins. So why is that important? Well, that's important to talk about and know and educate ourselves because our bodies are designed to process toxins, but our environments and our physical bodies are overloaded with toxins on a daily basis. And when we begin to overload our bodies, then it can't process the toxins quick enough, and we begin to develop symptoms and we get sick. We get dis-ease in our bodies. And this can be a problem, and it can be solved. So let's talk about some of these environmental and physical toxins so you can begin to educate yourself with some knowledge and begin to help your body to feel better. So environmental toxins are toxins that are inside and outside our homes, in the environment, in the air, things we breathe. So think about anything that you breathe in, the air. Smells can be toxic. This could be things like plug-ins, antibacterial sprays, anything like that you breathe, pollution, of course, that those are toxic things if they're not all natural. In addition, physical toxins come from eating and drinking, as well as things that we rub on our bodies, on our skin, on our face, in our hair. All of these things are physical toxins. Pesticides on fruits and vegetables and meat are toxic, as well as farm-raised fish usually has a lot of mercury in it. So note, choose to buy wild-caught fish whenever possible. So tap water is also toxic with fluoride and chlorine in it. Sometimes even lead can be in tap water, so that is also a physical toxin. Let's talk about some toxic things inside our homes. Two of the most toxic products that most homes have are plastic shower curtains and dryer sheets. Those things need to go immediately because they are so toxic for you. And there are definitely alternatives to plastic shower curtains. You can get fabric ones and they work just fine. That's what I use. And there's alternatives to reducing the static in your dryer without those very toxic sheets. So if you want to know a little bit more about what I use in my home, email me, let me know. I'm happy to share. A couple other things in our homes that we need to be mindful of are anything with plastic. If you have your food stored in plastic, make sure that if you use a microwave, which I do not use a microwave, but if you do, don't heat your food up in the plastic. Put it in something glass, because the plastic actually changes in the microwave and gets in your food, and then you're eating plastic, and then that just causes all kinds of problems. So avoid that at all costs. And using the microwave as less as possible. Use a toaster oven, use the stove, use the regular oven, use a convection oven. Use those things. Yes, it might take you a little bit longer, but it's going to give you a few more years on your life if you do. So you choose. Take 10 extra minutes for lunch, or maybe you can live 10 extra years on your life. I don't know. That's not a statistic. That's just a guess. Your choice, now or later. And speaking of microwave popcorn is so very, very bad for you because of the plastic inside the bag gets in your popcorn, and again, you're ingesting the plastic. So if you eat popcorn, do the air popper thing, or make it on the stove. Do something different besides the microwave popcorn. Let's talk a little bit about products from our that we're lathering on our skin. Anything that is a traditional product, shampoos, conditioners, body washes, soaps, hairspray, makeup, toothpaste, deodorants, lotions, talc powders, anything with fragrance, those all have toxic ingredients in them. Now, some of them are less toxic than others, and so you want to educate yourself on what ingredients you definitely want to avoid and which ones are a medium risk and which ones are safe for you. And two things that I use to help me do that, I use two apps. One is called the EWG Healthy Living app. It's the Environmental Working Group Healthy Living app. That one's super great. And then the other one is called Think Dirty. And those two apps, you can type in a product or you can scan a barcode and it will bring up the toxic rating on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is it's completely safe and 10 is it's extremely toxic. So educate yourself using those two apps. They have been a super great educational tool for me and the products I use in my home. And if you want to know a little bit more about the products I use in my home that are non-toxic, send me an email, let me know. I'm happy to share those things. So talk to you later. Happy decluttering the toxins.